fans though, but there is one rather unique story to have emerged surrounding tonight's final. In opposition, two players who are actually best friends. Austin O'Callaghan has the story.
This is the Larne man.
75387.
75387.
And this is the Cliftonville man. Work colleagues at this Belfast bingo centre, each hoping to be the one celebrating tonight.
I'm a winner today, you're going to be a winner tomorrow, love. You are.
Friends off the pitch, but tonight Conor Hagan and Kieran O'Connor will be opponents on it. And there's a little wager on the side.
The bet was, if I was to win, I would wear my medal into work for a week. And if Kieran was to win, he would wear his medal in for a week.
That's not a footballer.
2-1, lads.
Where's that move on, you mean?
Well, if I lose, I'm going to be taking a week off work, so I don't have to listen to it, because the banter in here is unreal, what you get if you lose, so I'm not even thinking about losing.
Well, they are very, very close. They've been friends from they've been 6 years of age, and they've been playing football together from that age. And actually, I still have
they've played at each level, with Celtic boys right through until the left obviously to go to England.
Does this matter work or what?
Clearly, there are some games these two are not suited to, but we should see them in their element at Windsor Park. Austin O'Callaghan, BBC Newsline.
Looks pretty much like a case of maximum respect. By the way, highlights of that game on BBC One tonight at 11.
Park for Match of the Day from Northern Ireland.
Good evening and welcome to Windsor Park for the CIS Insurance Cup final. It's Larne against Cliftonville. Let's live in the Larne dressing room. Yes, the men from Windsor Park in their first season in the top flight are in a cup final. A few familiar faces here, a few new faces for me as well. Here's one I know, Tommy Kincaid, the manager. What a special night for this club.
Yep, really special. We're looking forward to it. Can't wait till the whistle goes.
And now you're here, you'd like to win it.
We're here. We're not here to make up the numbers. We want to win it. We want to take the cup back.
Okay, I better get out of your way and let you get on with the
chat. No problem. Let's go, lads. Let's get ourselves organised. Come on. Let's go.
So, Larne, good heart. I've made my way into the Cliftonville dressing room. A few familiar faces here. There's James Quigley, Anto, Barry Patton. And this man here, Mickey Donnelly. Special night for Mickey. Have a good one. His 600th appearance for this club. Tremendous. 16 years great service. Another man who gave great service, but he's 2 years in management looking for your first trophy.
I am, Jackie.
Chance of silverware.
Oh, yes, that's what it's all about. And whether it happens or not depends on these fellas around here. But I've no doubt they're going to give it their best shot. And the silverware will be going to Cliftonville.
Do you feel your favourites?
I feel good. I feel good about tonight, and hope these boys feel good and go out and put on a performance.
And by the way, later in the programme, we'll have a quiz with a very special prize, so look out for that. Right now, Marty, I better go your way.
OK, Jackie. Right, lads, let's get our minds on the game.
So let's look at the Cliftonville lineup. Midfielder Barry Tumulty is missing because of suspension, so Marty Tabb keeps faith with this starting 11, who got a 1-1 draw with Glentoran on Saturday. And apart from skipper Mickey Donnelly reaching the 600 milestone, another veteran defender Stephen Small chalked up his 300th appearance last Saturday. Top scorer is Anto Crawford, and he'll be up front alongside Barry Patton. Meanwhile, Larne have their problems. The experienced pair of John Devine and Neil Canley missing because of injury and suspension respectively. But there's some good news for manager Kincaid. 2 first-choice midfielders return. Neil Ogden has recovered from a knee injury, and Jim McCloskey has shaken off the flu bug. Goalkeeper Andy MacDonald will skipper the side. Referee this evening from Coleraine, Frankie Hiles. 12 years as senior ref. Fireworks in the south stand, which houses the Larne fans this evening. It's not the cup final anyone would have predicted, but Larne and Cliftonville are here on merit, both trying to win the first trophy of the season. Who's going to win? Well, even the bookies can't separate them. They are both 10-11. Both wear red normally, but they tossed a coin a few weeks ago. Larne won that, so they will wear their traditional red. Cliftonville tonight in yellow. Very blustery evening. If anything, Larne have the breeze. Quite a strong breeze in this first half. That's not a bad effort. Well, well. The keeper had to stretch. And almost a sensational opening for Cliftonville. McDonald did so well. That'll give him a boost. It will also give the men in yellow quite a lift right at the start of this final as that ball drifts behind the goal mouth and out of play for the goal kick. The rain still falling heavily. Break on here. There's a good run down the far side. That's got another touch, and it's another corner to Larne. So Strani and company having to be alert in the last couple of minutes. Melvena and company await in the middle. It looks like McCloskey on the far side once again in below the crossbar. It's a great ball. It's not away. Oh, it's in the net. It's 1-0. Can you believe it? Celebrations for Larne. They have taken the lead in the 11th minute. Strani beaten. What a moment for Derek Delaney, the man who came from Drogheda. Great delivery, trouble in defence, just stab it home. There's the benefit of the experience of McCloskey. And what a great, lovely little finish. Hagan forcing his way past his man and was brought down. Hagan to swing it in. There's the clear header. Oh, I thought it was in. It's livening up, isn't it? Still Cliftonville come forward. Hagan, the 1-2 just didn't work out. Well, well, well. There's Hagan. There's the header. Great save it was, one-handed and away. And it was George McMullen. Cliftonville try to hit back. Good footwork, it's in the middle. Hagan is here, just bounced away from him. Almost finished it. How unlucky can you be? And Larne survive again. My goodness. Well, two of the smaller teams in this final, but there's certainly plenty of incidents. How about that? So unlucky. Cliftonville have it. Hagan lying spare. Patton, good ball to find McMullen. Crawford is in the middle. Crawford is still trying to get on the end of it. Where is it? Crawford. Well, a real melee, but in the end, Larne survive. Strange to have a cup final when you have none of the big teams, the Linfields, the Glentorrans, the Portadowns, the Coleraine. But my goodness, these two little clubs. Marty Tabb says Cliftonville are a team with no boots. They are providing an entertaining decider this evening, and it's not over yet. Quigley, Hagan, good build-up. Mulvena, unlucky. Delaney laid it back. Koski, little 1-2, very neat with Ogden. Hagan retrieves the situation. A bit spectacular, but he does win the free kick. He was pulling me, ref. He might have been. Klosky didn't see the man behind him. The hard-working Hagan. Here's Patton. He did eventually find Patton. Barry Patton still going. Chance here. Stabbed over the crossbar. James Quigley, his only goal for the club came in the semi-final against Crusaders. Not that time. Tommy Kincaid, he realises it's such a big night for this club. A victory? Oh, he must be thinking about it. Just 3 minutes to the break as McDonald hits it long, aided by the breeze, of course. Clifford's header. Gary Clifford again. And again. Finally loses out. Cliftonville may have possession, may have a break. Good block when it was required. Dixon goes down. Who else but Donnelly with the challenge? It's taken quickly. It's into the middle. Parker with the header. Oh, he could have buried it. He almost did. It's not been given. Larne ready to celebrate. The keeper may have been fouled after he made a very fine save. Paul Stranney has kept Cliftonville in this cup final just before half-time. Great ball in. The header belonged to Parker. There's the save. He lost it. Well, Larne will be arguing, but it should have counted. Let's see it again. There's the header. There's the save. He lets it go. Maybe a little bit of a push on the defender. This is Mulvenna as the referee brings the first half to an end. Derek Delaney, the man from Drogheda in his first season with Larne, has got the only goal of the game so far in 11 minutes. Applause from the fans. They are very happy indeed. Will they be happy at the finish? Delaney and company have done well. They had a second ruled out. Cliftonville have gone close on a couple of occasions, but at half-time it's 1-0 to Larne. .45 minutes left, or is it? We will have extra time and penalties this evening if required. Both sides as they started, as far as I can tell, no changes as yet. Prize fund from CIS, some £30,000 for the winners this evening, £6,000. And the trophy and the glory, the runners-up, the consolation of £4,000 for their bank manager. So Cliftonville with the breeze as Quigley gets it forward. The men in yellow will be looking for an early breakthrough if possible. Larne will be aware of that. Free kick, a little nudge in the back on Mark Parker by Small. He thought he'd scored with a header in the first half, but it was ruled out. George McMullen with time and space drills it down the line. Crawford made the run, didn't get there. Donnelly, he'll not be giving up, you can be sure about that. Hagan very strong in the tackle. McMullen, there's a little bit of business off the ball. Hagan went to ground. Yellow card, I think it's Maxwell. It is indeed. Number 3 is our number 3 booking of this evening, Emmanuel Maxwell. Hagan with the breeze. Mulvena is in there, he couldn't get there. Crawford couldn't get any perches on it. Stephen Small. Donnelly was up there. Crawford, it just wouldn't come down for him. And Larne have survived. Parker losing out. Still Cliftonville come forward. Crawford. Oh, it's a tricky little ball on a night like that. But no trouble in the end from Crawford into the arms of that man there. The skipper did his job. That was a real melee. And Larne defending with their lives. Donnelly in there again. Strani dashes up his line. Murphy's header. Get the impression though that Cliftonville have just upped it a gear. And they're unfortunate there as that ball skipped away from Crawford. Wasn't a great ball from the goalkeeper. Clifford kept his cool, or did he? No, Patton could be in here. Mulvena. And Larne retrieve the situation. A little bit slack. Can't afford that lack of concentration in the heat of a cup final. Crawford waits. Brannigan swirls in the air. The keeper has dropped it. Gets it the second chance. Oh, and Barry Patton it is who swept it wide. Dear, dear, dear. The man from Lifford. What was the goalkeeper doing here? There it is. There's Patton. No finish. That would have had the Cliftonville fans singing. But head in hands. 20 minutes gone in this second half. It's still Larne leading by that only goal. Crawford is taken away from him. Quigley, Patton makes the space, flicks it through. Here's Crawford. Can he finish? He certainly could. And the keeper reacted very brightly indeed. Despair there, as you could see, for young Crawford. Patton, very clever. Lovely little dummy, chipped it through. And there's the strength of Crawford. Good hands from the keeper. The in-swinging corner made trouble Larne. But they get it away. Cliftonville get it back. Plenty of yellow shirts still forward. George McMullen, it's a good ball in. And Crawford just couldn't get the hooked volley. Well, they say you have to be there. You may miss chances at times, but he's in there. He's always dangerous. He's always alert. Well, need I tell you about the conditions? Horrendous. Stephen Small. Donnelly. Hagan. Being held up by McCloskey, but there's Hagan. McMullen lucky to get it back. Delivers it. Patton going in. Keeper drops it. Referee says play on. I think Larne felt the keeper was impeded. But not so, says referee Hiles. There's a late challenge there, and there might well be a yellow card, and there is, for Gareth Walsh. Larne substitute. Yes, and he did catch him, no question. It's Fleming who's down. But he's back on his feet and back in the action. There he is. As the dead ball specialist. Hagan gets it in. Little flick. Oh, it's in the corner. Who has got the final touch? Mulvena. An unlikely source, his first goal of the season. Despair for him. They're no longer subdued in the North Stand. Keith Mulvena, what a moment for the 32-year-old. A little touch. It may have taken another touch, but whatever, it's in that net. Yes, a double touch, but he will be claiming it. Extra time is looming. Kieran McMullen, nice touch to find Small, who just gets it forward. Cowie loses out, but Larne have it. There's a little break on here. And it wasn't a great finish from Walsh. But that's the way Cliftonville could be caught as they push forward. He got through the challenge of Fleming, but couldn't finish it off. As a look at the watch, Frankie Hiles, we are into extra time. And there's the man who's taken us there with that second half equaliser. Well, I'm sure they didn't realise they would have extra time this evening. They thought it might have been decided. I must say, I thought it might have been decided in the 90 minutes. McCloskey, can he deliver another good one? He can. It's not away yet. It is now. Larne just crowded out at that far post. That's off the Larne head of Maxwell. There it is. Oof. George McMullen. Crawford trying to stay onside. McMullen goes left. Here's Crawford. Will he go it alone? He's settled for the corner. Reminds me a bit, the build-up of Wayne Rooney. Sparkler's off the field as well. A busy, crowded goalmouth. Referee now happy. It's in the right place. Hagan to deliver the corner. It's a good one. Keeper gets a hand on it. Crawford. Well, he's made a mess of that and he knows it. The teenager. It could have been his moment of glory. To be fair to him, it was a bit of an angle. But that's, well, it's half a chance, isn't it? And more. Good covering though by McDonough. The young man who was released by Cliftonville 2 years ago. George McMullen. That's not a bad ball. Well, oh, the keeper's dropped it. He's still dropped it. And Larne survive it again. It's that sort of night. And the ball is out of play. A little smile from the keeper. He knows he was very fortunate. Oh, I have it? No, I haven't. Almost kicked it in. Oh, they have to be careful here. Fleming has lost it. Walsh is outside. Now it's taken a little miscue. Still going. Oh, it's into the side netting. Delaney. It was a chance. Keeper did well. Still the rain comes down. It's raining corners at the moment for Larne. McCloskey, dangerous ball. And stopped on the line by Stranney. Exasperation on the Larne bench below me. And for them, almost the winner. He just got there. Larne's last knockout final was the Irish Cup decider, which they lost 1-0 to Ballymena United at the Oval in 1989, 14 years ago. But are we heading to penalties? The referee has a look at the watch. We are into penalty kicks. Applause all round. and all the players deserve it for their efforts this evening. The Larne team bonding again. Cliftonville doing likewise. Strady made a couple of brilliant stops in the penalty shootout in the semi-final. Here he is, first penalty in the final. Maxwell, he saved it again. Not a good penalty by young Maxwell. Fleming, who got one against Crusaders in the semi-final. He's got one in the final. 1-0 Cliftonville. Gareth Walsh will take the second Larne penalty. Makes no mistake. And he's pleased. Stephen Small. Bottom corner. No mistake from the veteran. 2-1 Cliftonville. It's Delaney who scored in the match. Oh, it just got over the line. Oh, little wipe of the brow. It is James Quigley. 3-2 Cliftonville. Mark Dixon, their top marksman. Oh, and again the keeper is unlucky, but it's in. It's 3-3. Mulvenna, who got that equaliser to bring us to this stage. Oh yes, he's made no mistake again. Good finish. What about that, he says. How would you like to be Jim McCloskey? If he doesn't score this, Cliftonville have won the CIS Cup. McCloskey, no mistake. It's 4 apiece. MacDonald, the Larne captain, knows he has to keep this out or they have lost this cup final. Hagan, the opposite thoughts for him. If he buries it, Cliftonville have won the cup. And he does, and they have. And he runs to get the acclaim of the North Stand. What a moment for Conor Hagan. His third goal of the season, his second in this trophy. Only despair for MacDonald and Larne. Cliftonville, their first knockout trophy for 6 years since their Shield success in 1997. Marty Tabb's first trophy as a manager. They don't have a big budget. They can't buy top players. There's Mickey Donnelly. What a night for him. Yes, he says. 600th appearance. Dream come true. A trophy as well. And the two old-timers, time for a word. Great scenes. And they lift the trophy. Reddy Jardine and Mickey Donnelly. What a way to celebrate your 600th game.
You couldn't have wrote the script, to be honest. I mean, it's really reading Royal Rovers. I'm just absolutely chuffed, you know. 600 appearance, and I'm lifting the CIS Insurance Cup. I'm absolutely over the moon, and I'm personal note my family and all here tonight, and you can just say I'm absolutely chuffed.
In the semi-final, we were playing against Crusaders, and I said to Keith, he was 4th up and I was 5th. I says, Keith, you missed the 4th, let me go up, hit the 5th, take the glory. Keith stuck it away, so he left me to the final and I went and done it.
I thought it was a great advertising for Irish League football. The two sets of supporters were absolutely magnificent, made for a great atmosphere. The two sets of players worked really, really hard in those conditions, and you've got to be proud of the whole lot of them.
What does it mean for you, Marty? First piece of silverware as a manager, first piece of silverware as the season that now rests at Solitude.
Well, it's nice to have won as a player with Cliftonville. It's even nicer than I've won as a manager. And, you know, it's a message to all the people that maybe doubted me in the past. So, thanks very much.
Came down to the lottery of penalties. You will bear no responsibility the wear of Manuel Maxwell.
No, not at all. I mean, people go up, they've got the guts to go up and take the penalty. Fair play to them. You take a chance, you score, you're a hero, you miss. Well, I know no grudges in that.
So now to our quiz, when you could win an all-expenses paid trip for two to the Scottish CIS Cup final at Hampden Park next March. A great prize, and here's the question. Which club won the Scottish CIS Cup final last season? Who won the CIS final in Scotland last season? So, answers by email to final.score@bbc.co.uk or you can text us on 07786 20080, or by good old-fashioned post to Football Quiz, BBC Sports Department, Broadcasting House, Ormo Avenue, Belfast, BT2 8HQ. And good luck to you. Here at Windsor Park this evening, a dreadful night but a dramatic finish to this cup final. Disappointment for Larne. The glory goes to Cliftonville. The silverware is on its way to solitude. From a very, very rainy Windsor Park, it's good night to you. Bye-bye.
Michael Owen, Steve Redgrave and Freddie Jardine. Mr. Cliftonville will step onto the same stage on Sunday night, and he's entitled to after serving the club as a player, manager of their junior teams and a physio. He joined the Reds way back in 1945 and is still actively involved at his second home in this trophy-winning season.
53 years Freddie has been physio at Cliftonville, and they lift the trophy. Freddie Jardine and Mickey Donnelly.
It's a home to me because I had a wife and family at home. I had to look after them, and I treated this place just like the way I treat my family. Memories, first of all, I was 20 years with the youth team, Irish youth team, and some of the people I met, namely Paddy Jennings, Dave Clements, John Napier, Sammy Todd, particularly Paddy Jennings. He was a friend, and I've met him many times since then, many times, and he's still the same Pat Jennings. The best goalkeeper in the world, I reckon.
For once, Freddie is the centre of attention and could even win the overall Unsung Hero Award at the ceremony in London.
When I first heard, I certainly was very, very excited, but very nervous about the whole situation. But I seem to have got over that now, and I hope I'll be able to see a lot of people that I've already seen on TV and would love to meet them, and I hope that comes to be.
Freddie's wife of 50 years passed away just last week. This Sunday there would not be a more popular or more deserving winner. Jerome Quinn, BBC Newsline, Cliftonville.
Freddie, I hope